Well, it's my favorite time of year. Let's get to it. Okay, so it's my favorite time of year. It's NFL draft time. What does that say about your teams when you always look forward to draft season, especially really early? Nonetheless, nights at the NFL Combine. Let's get to it. Do a short blurb today and a very happy Monday to you all. So we had 5 guys at the NFL Combine. Kyle, Tyreem, Highland Pierce, long snapper Austin Riggs, and Robert Longerbeam. We'll just do a quick recap, and we're going to start off with our guy Kyle. I watched some of the NFL Combine, and I watched the running backs, quarterbacks, and wide receivers. Kyle, unfortunately, might take a little bit of a hit because of his 40 time. That being said, we know Kyle isn't about RAS scores and 40 times and overwhelming athleticism. He ran a 4.6, not terrible. And I have to say, watching the Combine, there's a lot of 4.4 guys out there, running backs, wide receivers. It's now where 4.5-ish was kind of like the standard. There's a lot of 4.4 guys out there now. Nonetheless, Kyle ran a 4.6, 22nd out of 24. 10-yard split. He was tied for 8th. Okay, not bad. Vertical jump, 34, almost 35 inches. 19th amongst running backs. Broad jump, 9'9". 20th amongst running backs. The numbers will not bode well for him in the front offices of the NFL. This is going to have to be a thing where they like what they see on tape. They talk to Rutgers, they talk to Coach Shiano, and they find out how Kyle is built, and he's going to be a guy that, once again, will have to grind his way to the top of the pack. All the analytics won't matter. Kyle runs hard, breaks tackles, he's gritty, he's determined, doesn't fumble ever. The most amazing statistic. What did he have? 659 carries? Not a single fumble. That's almost unbelievable. He's elusive, hard to tackle. He's in the pack, then he emerges from the pack, or he's in the pack and he's dragging guys with him for 5 yards. He gets better as the game goes on. He's that guy that is not flashy, but he just keeps moving the sticks. 2, 3 yards, 10 yards, 2, 3 yards, 40 yards. He's a gamer. He gets plays hard, gets better as the game goes on. Good citizen. Some speculations. NewJersey.com thought he might be targeted for the Eagles. It'd be a backup to Saquon Barkley. We'll see about that. Kyle measured in at 5'8" and 2/8, 211 pounds, 28 3/4 arm length, 71-inch wingspan. The guy that ran the best 40 for the running backs is a guy that we saw, Virginia Tech, Bashal 210, who actually had a pretty good game against us. He had a couple big runs, one right before the end of the first half. He ran a 4.32. Trayvon Henderson from Ohio State, we saw last year, and he ran a 4.43. And DJ Giddens from Kansas State, who didn't play, he also ran a 4.43. So Kyle, I'll say that he's most likely not going to move up. Best case scenario, he kind of stays where he is, but he might slide a little bit. Maybe that's sixth, seventh round, somewhere in there. But the star of the combine, as far as Rutgers is concerned, was Robert Longerbeam. His measurements for the combine, 5'10". Thought maybe he'd be an inch or so higher. 175, 31.5-inch arm lengths. Runs a 4.3940. Who knew? Longerbeam, a 4.340 guy, tied for sixth amongst cornerbacks. His 10-yard split of 1.5 was tied for second amongst quarterbacks. Vertical jump 36, just under 37, tied for seventh amongst quarterbacks. Broad jump 11 foot 2 inches, number one for cornerbacks. Robert most likely is going to move up. He might have been a very late pick originally, maybe seventh round, maybe undrafted free agent. He seems to be moving up. I wouldn't be surprised if he was a fourth or fifth round pick. One of the analysts wrote this: Longerbeam's tape screams high-level cornerback when he operates in space. Easily one of the best-looking players in the drills. That says something. His movements are calculated and precise, just a general sense of advanced feel in his full reps. The cherry on top for the Rutgers product was surprisingly fast 4.3940. His size, still an issue for an outside corner, has some physicality concerns, but after his combine performance, his athletic abilities cannot be questioned. He jumped over 11 feet in the broad and over 36 inches in the vertical, rounding out a terrific performance. Potential team fit for the Cincinnati Bengals. Bleacher Report says he's best suited for a zone scheme. Wouldn't argue with that too much. Nonetheless, a good job by Robert Longerbeam. Holland Pierce, the big guy, is getting a lot of comments on social media and on X, generally relating to his size, and it's fun to watch people outside our area trying to figure out who Holland Pierce is and who is this mountain of a man. He measured in at 6'8", 3/8", 341, 9.78-inch hands, 36-inch arm length, 88.25-inch wingspan. He gets some love from Trevor Sycamore. We all watch his draft analysis. Second longest wingspan of any tackle since 1999. He met with the Niners. Maybe he can join the team that Anthony Davis once played for. Met with the Bears, the Bengals. He didn't work out, though. He didn't run the 40. I think his 40 time in the past was 5.42. So not sure what he would time out at now these days. But along with Tyree for obvious reasons relating to injury and trying to heal, didn't work out either. He's going to save it for his pro day, and hopefully he does well. Love seeing those fans on X wanting their team to take a shot at Holland. That's a lot of fun, because a lot of fans, college football fans, just had no idea who he was. He was All Big Ten a couple times last year. He was honorable mention, I believe, and then second team All Big Ten this past year. Some of the traits that the analysts were saying about him: boasts tremendous density to his frame and to absorb power rushes, not just absorb, but he can throw them to the side. Possesses top flight length and reach to maximize his space, and he can has some versatility. He can start at right or left tackle. Some of the negatives, he's a little tight. He's not real flexible or bendy, but I think someone will take a chance on Holland, maybe around the third round as a third round pick. So we'll see how that all shakes out. So there's some excitement going on. Austin Riggs, I don't know what goes on with long snappers. Do they even have to run the 40? I don't know what goes on with that. Nonetheless, it's a quick wrap-up of the NFL Combine for Rutgers. Everybody, enjoy your week. We have some basketball this week against Purdue. We'll see how that all shakes out. We'll do a little something on that, and keep you abreast of any other news regarding any sort of recruiting, basketball, football, wrestling coming up at Northwestern March 8th and 9th. Everybody enjoy your week and stay warm. Winter came back for a couple of days. We'll see you the next time.